ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. Hello, Gamer Corpse. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Miss Brasgetti. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hello, good guts. Happy today. Are you asking me if I'm happy today, or you're saying you're happy today? I hope you're happy today. I hope you're happy today. I know it's asking a lot, but today's fine. Nothing special. You didn't know what day it was today? It's Tuesday. At least here, you know. Depending on where you are in the world, it might not be Tuesday, but here, it's Tuesday. So, yeah, yesterday, after the stream, I was somewhat productive with BCG, which is surprising. That is good. That is good things, good guts. Yesterday after the stream, I was surprisingly productive with BCG. Maybe it was because we just talked to BCG during the stream. I don't know. Either way, yeah, I got because I've been trying to figure out how the hell do I do interiors, and putting like a bed in the middle of a room. That's easy. You have the points. You spawn a bed. Whoa, exciting. But what if I wanted to put something on against a wall specifically? Or what if I wanted to spawn something on the wall, like a painting or a TV or whatever else, right? That's where I was like, I don't know how the hell to do this. And then I had an idea. So, and the idea came to this, where, yep, now we have things on walls. And, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's like I can't stop it from like if I position it a certain way. Like I can't stop it from like not going off the edge, but that's okay. You know, this is a problem here, but won't be a problem in the interior setup because everything there is like modular. So yeah, and this, you know, works. And for fun, here it is all of the just points in the ground. It's not, there's no points on the walls. It is all from points on the ground, detecting the walls, and then spawning on the walls. I'm copying it 3 times upwards. That's why it has 3 layers. But otherwise, all I'm doing is having my custom blueprint, which is surprisingly simple to set up. Transform points, just to have ability to offset it. All right, just for testing. Works great. Right. So yeah, I was pleased with this, which means that I might make a video just on this because I feel like this is something I've been wondering about for a long time and might be good just to like, so people know about how to do this specifically. And then I can take some more time like doing the actual interiors for the following Sunday. Yeah, this probably will be for this Sunday. I'll be using it in the building series, but I'll put this basically as its own video, so that way the next building series video won't be like super long. By also having including this right inside of it. So I'll kind of cut it up into 2 more digestible videos and see how that works. We'll see if that's good or bad. That's good? Well, we'll see. Hopefully that's good. Time will tell. Other than that, yeah, we continue on with good old game dev. You know. Yeah, I think everything for the interiors is fit. Oh, I also learned how to another thing I wanted to do for the building series is right, I need to still figure out how to rotate like the stairs and stuff, and still have it fit inside, because the way the current system works, like I mentioned in the video, is if you rotate it afterwards, it's not because of how the pivot works and how it scales it, it's no longer fits in. It's going to be like wrongly scaled, basically. So I need to do it beforehand, basically. Yeah. I have ideas on how to do that. But nothing is like definite. I have been inside of the Unreal Source Discord a little bit more these days, which is the big Unreal Discord, has a PCG section of it, and there's a guy who works at Epic, also hangs out there and like helps people, which is awesome. So if you're looking for even more PCG stuff, that's a great place. Hey Benji, welcome in. You also use stairs? You just jump through floors. I mean, look, not everyone has the time or the patience to break the floors / ceilings and then patch them up after you make it to the next floor. It's too much work. I'm lazy, at least. I can't be bothered. It's because if you don't patch it up, then eventually you'll have no floors, and then how do you get up? Right, you'll go up enough times and there's no more floor left. You know, it's just a big hole. And now you want to go upstairs. Now what do? Right, so you got to patch it up. That takes time. Effort. Now we're lazy here. Okay. So yesterday, we set up our whole system here. Spaghetti Lord is very disappointed in you. For what? Not destroying and eliminating my own way to go up? He'll have to survive on that one. So we added a random attack sequence, and combo attack, which is great. So I think now we have migrated everything. Now, what I want to still see is, can I give my enemies stats now or not? For example, we have the skeleton here. If I go to his weapon stats, and I say his critical strike chance is 100%. And then, and then we come here, and then we go and turn this on. How many? Oh, I guess it's an elite. There you go. Non-elite. How much damage are you doing? 10. So he's not doing bonus damage based on crit chance. He's not critting. I want to do all of the stuff that I'm doing, the crit chance, the crit damage, anything that I add to myself, I want to also be able to do it on the enemies. So let's see why it's not doing it for the enemies. And that has to be here. So we're doing all of this. Yeah, combined damage. This is what we need. Checking the damage dealer, original damage. This is all fine. So, where's the problem? Critical damage. Critical chance. Here. So, why is this false? False. Okay. So we probably have somewhere it's checking. Get crit chance upgrade count. That's fine. Original crit chance. Ah, here. Hold on. It's going off the weapon info still. We still have places where the weapon info is being used. That is why. Okay. So we can go off of character info. Then we need weapon stats. Critical strike chance can go here. Then here, damage dealer, get character info. I want to make sure I'm getting the right one, or we break things. Here we need the critical damage. Get rid of you. This is nice and clean. Okay, let's see where else we're using weapon info potentially. There, good there. Okay. So now, you gonna hit it good? No. Why no good? What's being plugged in here? Zero. Keep that plugged in. So what's going on? We're getting the critical strike. Did I put it on the wrong mob? No. Right there on him. Critical strike chance. Critical strike chance. Wait. Hold on. Do I have the right thing plugged in?
I don't have any more money. Please have mercy.
Thank you so much for the resub. Good guts. You don't have to. You will be. I'll be merciful. You don't have to. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I can just do. Yeah. So it's off of the damage dealer. Okay, so now, what's the damage on me? I feel like the damage was a little bit too incorrect there. 100? Why is he doing 1,500 damage? Ah. Why is he doing 1,500 damage? Because I take the original crit damage and I add it instead of I need to divide this by 100 before I do that, because this is designed for 0 to 1 and I gave it a 100. That's the correct number. Hey, my enemies have stats. That's awesome. So now I can go in here and change this crit chance to 0, and or let's say 50, and half of his attacks will crit. Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Guts. Thank you. Okay. There is one enemy that still doesn't work, for sure, and that's our little, Ember Boy. You don't do anything. Oh, wait, you do. Why were you not doing anything then when I was doing the demo? When I was doing the demo, okay. Right now, only 3 enemies, I believe, can attack me at any one time. Here's a question that I'm curious about. What is better, in your guys' opinion? Where you have only a certain amount of enemies can hit you, can attack you at any one time. So you have that you can defend, you can plan around that, but you'll never be like ganked up on, like an actual ganked up on, like multiple attacks at once going at you. Or would you rather have multiple attacks on you, harder to block, but you can only take damage like every 1 second or whatever it is? So even if multiple attacks hit you during that moment, it'll still only do calculate the first one, and then you have a cooldown. I think games like Dark Souls do that, right? Elden Ring, where if you have like 5 enemies on you, it's still only one hits you. I mean, like during that little time frame. But considering you have block, I guess if you're planning to block and dodge, I guess it is better to just have a certain amount of enemies max shooting at you. I might increase the amount of tokens though, which will increase the amount of people that can attack me at once. You can get clapped by the 5. Oh, like you get attacked at once by 5 in Elden Ring? Is that what you're talking about? What do you mean clapped by the 5? So like usually avoid having multiple enemies at once unless it's Dark Souls 2. Well, I'm thinking like dogs, right? Those annoying bastard dogs that all jump at you and attack you. They all 5 hit you no matter what. That is possible. Okay, in that case, let me change the attack token count to 4. We'll see how that plays. Which means, actually, I'll change it to 5. And I want to go over like too high, and then I can reel it back. This is the basically how many enemies can attack you at any one time, assuming that each attack costs 1. I can make it so certain attacks cost more. So, for example, I can make it so like to do a special attack, it will cost 2. So there'll be like less specials or simultaneous specials, stuff like that. Or making 3, so you like it'll never happen. Like, might be difficult. We'll see. Let's try this. 5 at once at max seems fine. I think I would want all 5 to hit me, but I can block. I can add frames. Just a bit. Yeah, there's block. Okay, so we have blocking, right? I've been going back and forth on this. Right now, my block blocks 50% of incoming damage. So if he attacks me, right, 1, 2, right, you can see it goes down. Now it's going down half as quickly if I'm blocking. So blocking, is halving. You can see Prince 1 and Prince half, etc. There is a power up to increase the damage by 50%, basically blocking 75% of the damage. I don't know how I want to do blocking yet fully, because you can just block infinitely effectively. I mean, you can't move, but you can stand. Why are you not attacking? You don't want to go get wombo combo fight special attack? Yeah. What's going on with you? Why are you not attacking? So his special attack Teniko a stamina mana bar to counter that infinite block. I don't really want to have a stamina bar. You block for 5 seconds and then recharge. So my get out of damage thing is dashing, right? That is my 0. You take 0 damage as iframes. Blocking is like the... You take half damage currently. But you can do it infinitely. You still take damage. Like there's no way to get take 0 damage. I can do it by, let's say, have it up for only 5 seconds at a time. And then a cooldown. If I did that, how would you balance... How would you want it to be balanced then? Because if I'm blocking... I can only block for 5 seconds. Then... Should I block then 100% of the damage during that time? I can set it to be 100% of the damage blocked, but or let's say yes. Block 100% of the damage, only from that direction, by the way. It is directional, unless you get the power up to do 360. The problem with 100% damage reduction is the following combo, or things like the following combo. What I can do is get Dome Shield, get Toxic Aura, and then sit in this shield. No one from any direction can hit me, and I can damage things that come close to me. I just stand here, and I'm completely immune, and I will kill everything that runs up to me. Basically, every melee enemy will just die, and this costs, right? For 5 seconds. I guess, yeah, it's on a timer. It's for 5 seconds. So it won't all die. I need to turn off the rotation. Okay. I mean, melee is a really important block because your face tanking a lot. Yeah, yeah.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Also, it'd be nice blocking builds or upgrades to improve that game style. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Okay, then let's do that. Let's, after the ads are done, let's make it so there's a timer. And then we effectively need to add a stamina bar and stuff like that, right? So if we add a timer, how quickly do we want to recharge? You know what? Full cap America build block 100. Full cap America build block. Oh, full Captain America build block 100%. that took a moment. Okay. Either 50-50, like 5 seconds or on, 5 seconds off, or more time than that, like 5 seconds on, 8 seconds off. Well, here's the thing: the way we're gonna do it isn't like you on off thing. You'll be able to basically block, let's say, for 2 seconds, and then you only need to recharge 2 seconds. You don't need to recharge 2 seconds worth. How long that takes to recharge, right, is gonna depend. To be able to throw your shield like a frisbee would be sweet too. I mean, yeah. I still need to do ricochet. Can you play with upgrades for lower cooldown or higher uptime? Oh, you could play, not can you play. Yes. My goodness, I read 2 words backwards. Shame on me. Yeah, okay. You need proportional time to the block up. Yeah. So the way I'm gonna set this up then is you have, let's say, you can block, let's say, for 5 seconds. Then there's a cooldown of, let's say, 2 seconds. And then there's the regen. And it starts regenning. However long it at whatever speed. Let's say for 5 seconds it will take 5 seconds, to regen. The same 5 seconds, let's say. This one's going to be important, I feel. Basically, so you won't this stops the problem of like spamming on off really fast and effectively never having your stamina go down. So after you stop blocking, there's still a 2-second window when it won't start regenning, which will stop the tap 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 tap, right? Because otherwise then you just do that and okay. Doesn't have to be 2 seconds, but like some kind of cooldown. I feel like 2 seconds is probably good. And then we go back to regenning, and as soon as you start blocking again, it will stop. So, okay. Let's implement, I guess, a stamina system. Is there anything else we'd want to move to the stamina system while we're at it? Out of curiosity. I don't want to put dash there. I think dash counters is good. They already have a cooldown for themselves. I don't think dash and block should be on the same thing, but it'd be good possibly to maybe have other things on it. For now, it's fine. Okay, let's do okay, if we're not doing anything else with the other stuff for now, so let's just close all the tabs. Bye-bye. Jumping should be in stamina. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I didn't want to put stamina in the game. I don't want jumping on stamina. That doesn't sound fun. Not being able to jump doesn't sound fun. It's not a jumping focused game, so I mean it's fine. But still, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, jump is not in the core mechanics. I don't maybe it's just gonna be the block bar. Maybe it is just gonna be that block bar. It's fine. Hey, Asif, welcome in. Do you Cuphead? What do you mean? Like play Cuphead? Not really my kind of game. I've watched people play it, but not my kind of game. Okay, so we have the vlog bar. Some event, update, block bar. Can I do, this could be, a function. It doesn't need to be a event. Can I convert it to... That's not it. I thought there was a way of just converting... Oh, convert an event to function. Everything still working? Nothing aired. Bro is underrated. Hey, my mate. You talking about me? Or you mean Cuphead's underrated? He's not your type of cup? No. Do Cuphead style bosses? What makes a Cuphead? What makes it a Cuphead style boss? Is it just convert event to function? Is it just that they're animated? What makes them Cuphead bosses? Style bosses. When I think Cuphead style, I think 2D side scroller, like specific style, visual style. Because the thing about those bosses is like unique in terms of like mechanics. Like it's not like they make unique mechanics that's never been done. They do it in a very nice way, right? But bullet hell stuff has been it's not new. Neighbors are popping fireworks outside. Happy September 17th. Yeah, happy September 17th. Woo! What's my game about? Don't really have a story or anything. It is yeah, I don't know. Is it gonna work right now? It's a Binding of Isaac, Dead Cells, Hades, Mix Mash, how much health do they have right now? I know or how much damage am I doing right now? But basically, it's like Binding of Isaac, where you can get power-ups. So right now I was doing melee attacks, but I can do like multiple melee attacks. I can also like have cleave more, have some orbs around me. I can teleport basically to the enemies. I can pull enemies in. That's doing 3. I'm doing 15. Wait, why am I doing 50 damage? Why am I doing 15 damage? Hold on a second. I should be doing 25. Wait, this is all 25. What did I do? $25. Oh, yes. It's because I got greater multi-attack, which should do multiple attacks, but at less damage per hit. But it's only triggering once? That's broken. Why that broken? I already have phases of boss. So I already have phase bosses. That's not Cuphead style. That's just normal phase bosses. You're so cool. We can think epic for that. Let me, before I do the this, let me fix whatever the hell is going on with the multi-attack. Oh, Airblade. I also never reattached Airblade. Ooh. Okay, we gotta do that too. Okay, I'm gonna fix up the multi-attack. Wait, this just enables multiple projectiles. No. Where is the... On multi-attack. Calculate how many melee attacks. Here I'm checking total attacks. Where is this used? Here. On the vent trace. Okay. So I should... Also, I don't know why I'm doing a calculations here. Oh, because it's slightly different. Yeah, the numbers here are different. Hey, Original Gamer, welcome in. Do I use Blender? In general, yes. But, like, I'm not an expert at it. I'm a Maya artist that has been learning Blender a bit. Do you know how to make a realistic-ish game map? In Blender? No. Not even... That same way you do it in Unreal, but just make the models. Asif, please calm down. You know, how about that Blender? You've been putting it off for so long. Yeah, I've been learning like a little bit here and there, like as I need it. But let me see how many times this triggers. Yeah, that triggered once. If I got greater multi. Why did it only trigger once? Why is it only triggering once here? I do not play Roblox. Nope. I do not. Let me turn off the other... yeah. Turn off this guy. Because I want to be able to look at this. This should trigger always when attacking. 0. What? That is this, right? Being printed? How's that 0? No, wait. That's not what's being printed. Wait. Why is it not even going here? How is it not even going here? You're gonna ask this because you and your friend want to make a hunting/fantasy Roblox game? How do you know all this stuff about Unreal? By using Unreal and having and practicing and learning. The same way you learn to do absolutely anything in life. Get a lot of hours into that, into like testing and trying and learning, and you'll get good at it. 10,000 hours, right? If you do something for 10,000 hours, you'll be pretty good at it. Whatever it is. Where did I put the print string? Now I don't remember where I put the print string. Here. Yeah, don't need that anymore. So this should trigger multiple times. If I did regular multi-attack, it's only triggering once. Okay, why? He does some black magic arts and he learned all the knowledge of Unreal. True. You know, our cult summons the Unreal gods and they bless us with their knowledge. Do you know any app that can make a light map and a texture map? Or a height map and a texture map? Unreal? Blender? Maya? 3ds Max? Probably Cinema 4D? Like any 3D program, pretty much. To make a high that's like, yeah, Unreal can even do that. Yeah, if you want like a landscape type, like more natural thing, then Gaia is great. That's not accurate. Awesome. Just because you someone like a non-company makes it doesn't mean it's better automatically. There's plenty of great artists and companies. I'm technically in work at a studio, so can't say I'm good and say I'm bad at the same time. Are they free because you had no mana? Pretty much you're broke. Yeah, then use Blender. They're free. Gaia has a free option. You just can't export above like a 1K, I think, and you can't export meshes. If it's not melee. Oh, hold on a second. What is this returning? True. Why is that returning true? Have I found the problem to my... Because it's melee and projectile for light sword. Why is it melee and projectile for light sword? I mean melee, first of all, here. Melee here. Airblade is melee with projectile. Why did this turn to... Okay. So now... it should do it properly, but I have found the other problem, which I also wanted to do melee and projectile. So... what we want to do, right? If I replug in the damage calculations here, and we do greater multi-attack, 3, 3. 3. Excellent. Okay. Now it's working. So the other thing we need to change though is, because if it's melee of any kind, I want to do that. So here, right, we're checking if it's not melee, or Boolean, melee projectiles. Oh no, I need and. If it's neither of these, or if it is, oh, yeah. Let's make this a little cleaner. If this is equal to melee or melee projectiles, I'm gonna go true. Otherwise it goes false, and then I can just put this up here. That makes more sense also in my head. Okay. So now if I do multi-attack, rare multi-attack, bam, we have 4 attacks. Perfect. It is difficult to read your stuff, Asif, by the way. Because you make random letters capitalized for whatever reason. Just a heads up. Unreal has some cool plugins that made by Unreal Sensei that basically applies an auto landscape material and just height in different areas. Nice. Yeah, I've seen some of those. They're pretty good. You're not good at texturing? Well, then practice. Learn. Everyone started at the same place. Everyone started not knowing anything. Somebody made a GitHub tool that basically lets you take a height map image of anywhere in the world on a map. Ooh. Oh, you talk about the real world? Yeah, I've seen those. I've used those. I've used those for Minecraft. Found some earlier, but they the height map was way out of proportion. Yeah, I think for those you need to like guess the actual like verticality of it. It's not easy to calculate that part, unfortunately.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh. It's time. Okay. So we fixed that. The only thing we need to fix still is when I pick up airplane, my projectile doesn't change. And we need to change our projectile. Bro's keys broken? Sounds like a new one. No, it's not broken because it's going up and down. If it was broken, it'd be all caps or all non-caps. I don't remember the last time I've actually used the caps lock. I'll be honest. I don't remember when was the last time you guys have used the caps key? I never use it. Just thinking about it right now. The only time I've used it is when it's like, I think the only time I've used it is in Adobe what's the their compositor software that I forget the name of, where when you press it, it stops the preview, and so it renders faster. Why they wound it to that, I have no clue. Even when you type in all caps, it's not long, so I hold shift. Yeah, same as me. I just hold shift. Like 3 months ago, you don't know why. Use caps more than shift? I guess, you know, it's probably the same kind of people that use toggle crouch versus hold down crouch. Right? Because if you use... Because there are some people that prefer toggle crouch, but there are some people that prefer hold down crouch. Right? Like when you hold shift or control or whatever it is. It definitely depends on the game. In most cases, but... Because if you're doing like a full stealth game where you like have to do crouching for like long periods of time, you'd want to toggle. But for games like Minecraft, right? Even though a lot of times people will end up shifting because you have to like not fall off the edge and things of that nature, I think the majority still do a hold. They don't do a toggle. But there are some that do toggles. And I imagine it's the same thing for caps. Although, would I toggle for like if you're writing a regular sentence, would I toggle on off? That's 2 button clicks compared to pressing shift once. You toggle, holding shift hurts. Yeah, see, there you go. You learn how to make maps for Roblox because you need under 10,000 triangles for a model to load it. There are many ways to retopologize a model. So make your terrain. Don't worry about your tri count, and then you can retopologize it. Set weapon. I have set starting weapon here. And what we can do here now is I guess, you know what? I'm just going to change for set starting weapon to set new weapon. From here, I just do set new weapon. Okay. Why? Why is it a drop down here, but not a drop down here? What the shit? What's your favorite games? Mine, I have a few like 10 out of 10 games. Red Dead 2, Frogger, Dark Souls. The Dark Souls before Dark Souls? Wait, what? Oh, the Frogger is the Dark Souls before Dark Souls. Infamous 1 and 2. Borderlands 2. Nice. Do we know webbed? Is that a programming language? Nope. No idea. Borderlands was fantastic. I played the original Borderlands. It's a feature epic. I know why it happens, but the fact that this is so nice here. I wish, I mean, I guess. What are the options here? Yeah, Airblade. I need to type it in exactly correct, though. All right, Airblade. No worries, original gamer. Yeah, for me, I go over my, I have like only a handful of games I've ever rated 10 out of 10. For me to rate a game 10 out of 10, it not only needs to be freaking amazing and awesome and like, I love it, but I also need to have replayed it. That's a big one for me. Because if a game is good, but it's a one-off, that means it's not good enough to have been replayed. And that's how I judge also like anime and other things. Things I will rewatch or replay get rated higher because clearly I'm enjoying that game more than something else I'm not replaying. Some games that I absolutely love. Divinity Original Sin 1, 10 out of 10. Not Divinity Original Sin 2, surprisingly. That one's good. That one's close. And I have probably at this point replayed Divinity Original Sin 2 more than the first one. That's from a mechanics point of view. I prefer the story in 1, I think. Path of Exile during closed beta was a 10 out of 10. I sunk in so many hours. I probably spent months, probably a good 6 months playing like 12 to 16 hour days playing Path of Exile because I didn't have a job or anything. It was like, it was great. What else? Final Fantasy VII is another one. I'm trying to think. Horizon Zero Dawn. Absolute one of my all-time just best games. I think might be like on top of everything else. Horizon Zero Dawn. Forbidden West was good. Mechanically, it was better. But the story in 1, I just loved so much more. By like a considerable margin. So, what else? You have Horizon you never installed or played? The first Horizon's fantastic. I mean, so is the second one. Second one's also fantastic. The first Horizon Zero Dawn, I bought a PlayStation 4 Pro to play it. I bought Pro at the time because that's when it was already out for a bit. So I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna buy a PlayStation, I'm like, I'll get the Pro. Because I could afford it at the time. And so it basically with the console with the game was like $500, if I recall, or something like that. So basically, I bought a $500 game. I platinumed that game. Then New Game Plus came out. And I platinumed on that highest difficulty again. Because I played the highest difficulty and then the new highest difficulty. What is currently Elden Ring rate? 8. 8. And you want to know why why it's as low as it is? There's one big reason why it's as low as it is, and I genuinely cannot I cannot put it higher, because without no, it's not because I'm bad. I think the difficulty is great. I think the enemies are great. I'm fine with the areas. Sure, I don't like the like one or two of the dungeons, but that's what it, none of that matters to me. There's one thing that has pushed it basically 2 points down for me, which is the quest system and the lack of any direction to know what you're supposed to do. The naming is terrible. Like everyone's Ronnie, Renala, Rolana. No, I cannot follow any of the story, and the only reason I even know how to do any quests or where to go is because Sworn has been in chat, who's been guiding me all this way. And if it wasn't for him, I'd be Googling it all. The fact that has to happen for me to like do quests is not acceptable in my book. That's a 0 in my book for there. So I cannot put it higher than 8. The difficulty of mobs and bosses, I think, is great. But I need to know how, if I want to do a quest, I need to know like what to do. Like the fact that you like to progress quests, you have to talk to an NPC, rest, talk to an NPC, rest, talk to an NPC, rest. Why? So yeah, that's why it's an 8. And it in my book, it cannot go higher. It can only go lower. If something happens to make it go lower, maybe that'll happen, but it cannot go higher than 8. Because of that. Because to me, that's like, that's the whole point of the game. Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of where I am. So again, great game, really enjoying it. Can't wait to play it more on Sunday. But I need to actually, you know, be able to play it. Yeah, look at that, it works. All you want is the game must be independent? What does that mean? Independent. Independent of what? Like without a publisher? Why? It doesn't matter. There's plenty of great games with publishers, plenty of shit games without publishers. That doesn't mean a game's gonna be good or bad. It just a matter of how much budget do they have. As we've seen recently, right? A lot of money doesn't mean good games, but a lot of money also means good game. Because you get Baldur's Gate 3. They had a lot of money. And it turned out really good. By the way, I didn't put notice I didn't put Baldur's Gate 3 on that 10 out of 10 list. Because I mean I probably need to, I mean it's close, but there were too many little bugs on launch with the last act. Can I agree with the Elden story take? It's not the story. I should preface this. I'm fine with the lore being whatever it is about the story. I'm talking about quests. Specifically. Right? if I want to do like certain quests, I have to do them in a certain order, and I have to also like I have to know where to go, and it's not it doesn't make sense. Like I have to talk to somebody, get an item from a place that they don't specify, and then I have to come back, and then they get teleported to a new location. But that new location, I don't know where it is, and the only way I would know where it is if I looked it up or had someone tell me. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's not story. That's the that's specifically questing. Yeah. No plans for level editor. Yeah, my levels are procedurally generated. So definitely no plans for a level editor. Okay. We have finally fixed all the stuff. Now we can go back to doing the XP bar, which is what we were wanted to do. So, this is gonna be current. I guess, I'll call it stamina. Update HUD, stamina. Max stamina. Instead of block bar is gonna be, might as well call it stamina. Yes, I'm talking about quests specifically, not the story. Also, lobsters suck. I haven't had trouble with lobsters, but I think that's because I'm ranged. Yeah. It's... like, I killed a... So the game basically teaches you, in a way, for like questing, right? Teaches you where you could agree to everything, and you'll be fine. There's one location where if you agree or you give them an item, they die. The only way you know not to give them the item is if you were to Google it beforehand. And the thing that you need to give them is a multiplayer only typical item that you would never use unless you're playing multiplayer. No. That's not fun. That just sucks. You have more troubles with lobsters than the dragon in the first area? Well, in the first area, yeah, a lot of things are like 3 off. I think I two-shot that dragon. That first starting dragon. Surprisingly. No, I've gotten pretty good, thankfully. Must win awards or underrated? No, I don't think so. Doesn't mean it's underrated. It just means it doesn't win awards, which you have to pay for. You have to pay to enter to win awards. So, not every game is gonna just enter. Lobsters are stupid with their whole ranged spit, though, where they can shoot you up into the air. They can, like, they don't just shoot like horizontally. They shoot vertically. Bastards. Okay, we have that. Now I need to I initialize it. Where? Where do I initialize this? I think it's in stats. Initialize stats. Update HUD XP. Oh no, I get it for it's in the game mode. Right. So here what is this? Populate current parts. Save game. Where do I do the game instance? Where is my reference? Here. Ah, okay. At the end, I load. And then here, create widgets, add to viewport. Okay, then I need to look at my initialization. Here's stats, initial stats. Update HUD XP. Okay, I need a to update HUD XP. Yeah, I need a update HUD stamina. Check if it's valid. Update HUD stamina. Here, we need current stamina and max stamina. Okay, let's make it simple. 100 is max. So current to 100. So now, theoretically, if I hit play, yeah, my yellow bar is all the way to the end. Perfect. That's basically practically hit scan. You hated it? Yeah. There's a lot of enemies where it's a lot of like how the shit, like a lot of fights I've done, I'm like, I don't know how you do this as a melee. Like genuinely, there's like some fights where I'm like, yeah, I'm fine right now as ranged. I don't even know how to approach this guy as melee. Like, if I was playing melee, I probably wouldn't like. Yeah, Elden Ring. I probably wouldn't like. I mean, I wouldn't be having as much fun. That's for sure. Let's put it that way. Where to find out 2D horse assets? Google. Ask an artist. Make them yourself. I don't know. I don't have any 2D horses. Can't point you in the right direction, but I look on Google, check, see if anyone has them. Online on HEO is probably the best one to look. Yeah. But I don't know if it's gonna be free. range has time to react. Melee has more battle knowledge, it feels like. Gotta read the one. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have great reaction time. Right? I'm an RPG player. I'm a tactical player. I'm not a like competitive first-person player or first-person shooter player, right? So my reaction time is not trained to be quick. But my planning and like, hey, let me get the right stats and the right items and then be prepared for a boss to fight him is like what I typically do. That's why I like RPGs. I love doing all the side content and steamrolling the story. I love stuff like that. There has to be a limit. You can't get too powerful. There is a game that I quit doing that. I was playing oh crap, what's the it's a Ubisoft game? The third one was very popular. You're on an island. Shit. I forgot the name of it. Far Cry. I was playing Far Cry 3, which, as far as I remember, is a great game. Yeah, my game is going to be on PC. Far Cry 3, it's going to be only on PC. Far Cry 3 is a great game, but I never beat it because I am the kind of person that I will do every single side mission before I do the main story if I can. Which is what you guys have seen. Like, I will, every time I have a side area to go in Elden Ring, I go to the side area. Now, I'll come back, but what happened in Far Cry 3 is I did all of the side areas to the point where I had all my weapon slots unlocked. I had a bazooka and things of that nature. Like, I was dominating. And then I did and then I'm like, okay, I'm like, cool, I cleared this nice chunk of like the land. Let's do that story mission that, you know, was like in the middle or wherever it was. I wanted to do the story mission. Do you want to know what the story mission was? Keep in mind that I have now cleared like a good chunk of area. I have like all weapon slots unlocked. I have everything. That story mission was how to shoot a gun. It was the first mission teaching you how to shoot. So there is a limit to where you want to let the players go free. It's great that you can do all the side areas, but you still want to make it so if they do the side areas in that general vicinity, like, it makes sense. Like Witcher 3, all the side quests still make sense. It didn't make sense. I never finished the game. Like, I played a little bit past that. I'm like, I'm now bored because I have nothing to unlock, nothing new. It's happening clearly. So I'm like, I got bored. But I heard the story's great in that game, apparently. Never experienced it fully. But yeah, I spent many hours playing everything, unlocking everything, and then first quest that I continue was how do you shoot a gun. But that's the kind of player I am. I will do all the side content. And if your side content is shit, I will typically quit the game before I continue the story. I was playing Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5. And it came right after I was playing the in-between Spider-Man game. Miles Morales one. And I enjoyed it. And then I played the second, started playing the second one, and then I got bored because I wasn't having fun with the side content. And
pausing for ads.
yeah, I can't bring myself to do main content while I see a side content thing there, because like if I do the side content, I get more powerful. So I haven't played the game in a long time because of that. But that's like how I play. Also, I am 100% in certain game types will look shit up before playing. Like, before I played Elden Ring, I didn't look up any bosses or story or anything like that, but I did look up, okay, what are the mechanics? What is poise? What is bleed? How does all that work? Like, I will Google it. And I want to, like, mechanically, I want to understand everything. I don't want to be spoiling the story or anything like that, but I want to make sure I like understand like all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll Google that. You got into the YouTube algorithm. You have been watching this dude doing unemployment rate rates Skyrim cities. Oh man. Oh, do you ever play Skyrim? Also, I have played Skyrim multiple times. Well, twice really. Have I beaten Skyrim? Once. The first time I ever played it, and that's it. Dude just walks around and counts how many NPCs have a job. What? Peacock. I mean, look, as long as they're having fun, whatever. Yeah, I beat Skyrim. The first time I played Skyrim, I beat it at level like 37. And my my friend at the time was like, how the hell did you like do no side content? I'm like, I think I did everything. I did the Mage Tower, I did the Thieves Guild, I did the Dark Brotherhood, and I listed it all. I'm like, I did it all. The thing I didn't do was I didn't farm, and I didn't like level up pointless things that I didn't care about, like crafting. I was just pure like, what do I need? I'm playing two-hander. Okay, I'm leveling up two-handers, and leveling up health, and then that's it. And only when I needed to. So yeah, it's very old, but people keep doing content and getting views. Yeah, it's because it's very open, but it hasn't aged very well, in my opinion. Whoever made a mod or video of Skyrim using Gen Alpha Gen Z sayings the most funniest thing you've ever watched. What in the world? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that. It's kind of funny. Okay. So we need now to do a use stamina. Ooh, I need it to be do I do it on tick? I need to do it on tick. So yeah, I think I need to do it on tick. Because I want it to be like a smooth what I'll do is still make a function called use stamina. And all it's going to do is turn on stamina drain. Um. Actually, yeah, I'll just call it stamina drain. And then we can do something based off that. So only run when I want it to run. You just is the funny with the whole intro? They call the dragger a boomer. See, I don't find that funny. I'm a millennial. I don't. The whole boomer stuff, like I never found it funny. Like I never like. I don't know. I'm a person who is very difficult to entertain, but easy to amuse. Like that stuff like that won't make me like laugh, but like, huh, that's cool. Moving on. Like, right. So that's kind of the. Yeah. Oh, I also need their Gen Z. It's fine. Nothing wrong there. Title is literally called Brain Rot. Oh my god. How do they get the voices to match? That's dedication. You know, it reminds me. You're saying voice to match. There's a is it called bad lip sync or bad lip reading? There's a YouTube channel called Bad Lip Reading. 8 million views. If you like watching like someone do really good like voiceover of just like all sorts of stuff, apparently they're doing a lot of. Why are they doing a lot of politics? I guess that's what people care about these days. Yeah, they're doing okay. Well, they used to not do a lot of politics. Why is there so much politics here? NFL. That's why I guess I stopped. I don't watch them anymore. They used to do movies. Like only like pretty much like. Well, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it wasn't always movies. Maybe I just watched a few of them. They don't have that many. Oh, last upload 8 months ago. Oh. But they did really cool like. Really cool like actually matching things. You would never guess as it was Gen Z. Isn't there a new one now? Will I make paid stuff in it? I don't know. No plans currently. Gen Alpha stuff made by Gen Z. It's Gen Alpha is the one after Gen Z, right? Right. Now they're gonna do Alpha, Beta, Gamma. Is that what they're planning to do? I was hoping they're gonna go like a like a double A, and then a like and then AB, and AC. I'm like, okay, this one will last longer. Gen Alpha's next. Okay. Okay. So I've set the drain rate. Set the drain rate here to be default to 20. Okay. So I need to do F interrupt 2 constant probably. The current is the Oh, no, no. No, not for this case. I just want to go current stamina minus the stamina drain rate divide by delta seconds. And that sets current stamina. And then and if I set this to be on by default, no. Oh, it's because this needs to be. Okay. Oh, not divide. Multiply. It helps when you do the right operations. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Oh, it's behind my camera. Just can't see it. Look at that. Look at that. Just beautifully slides down. Are they different though? I mean, it's different generations, just like, right? Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, whatever it is. Just different years. That's all it means. Gen Skibbity. Oh, God. 1 Sigma. Who knows? Okay, I need to do a clamp between 0 and max stamina. Ooh, you know what? Let's change things up. Instead of stamina drain, this is going to be I want to do it basically where this is the one that just controls in both directions. Or I can do a drop down. I can do an enum. Oh, you know what you know what would be better? A timer. A timer would be better than this. Because then I can just cancel the timer. Okay. Hold on. Instead of this. Timer by event. I might do timer. Because we don't need to do it every tick. We just need to be smooth enough. You're gonna see the news about Epic's new Phantom Power thing. Yeah. They announced it a while back, but it's finally like coming. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure to add every single Quixel thing in Quixel Bridge to your account. What I'm talking about is when you go here, yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's coming. When you go to 3D assets or whatever it is, make sure there's a checkbox on everything. Now, there's a Reddit post about this, and a guy made a script that adds these for you, so you don't have to like manually do this one at a time. Is a god among men to be able to do this. If you have it already added to your account, it will stay when you will still have access to it when it goes onto Fab. If you don't do this, none of the stuff that you haven't added to your account before will be on Fab. It will be behind a paywall all of a sudden. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, found it. Here's the Reddit post. I'll pull it up as well. Acquire Quixel Megascans now because it will not be free anymore. So just announcement. It seems licenses will not migrate to Fab. Assets bought free or not from the Unreal Marketplace will be available to download from the Engine Vault, which is the big one. Unreal Marketplace stuff will be available. So I would also go on Quixel stuff and add like the trays and stuff that's unique in the marketplace. Safe, but this guy here created a script to automatically add all items in the account using the API. And you basically go here. And yeah, there's like 19K items. And basically it's just, you know, going to their website, logging in, and copying this code. It's literally just, here, I'll show you. You copy this. You go to, let me just make sure I'm not showing anything. When I go here. Should be fine. Right, you go to the quixel.com, the link that's right there. You log in. I'm already logged in. Press F12, paste it in, and then you run it. And you just press enter. And then and he goes over like what happens, like if you get an error or if it times out or whatever. And you can change this page that it starts at. There's like 18 pages or something, or 19 pages. So it might go through like 10 pages and then it might like freeze because too many people are doing it. And then you can continue on from 10th page again. But this way, basically everything in Quixel Megascans gets marked on your account. Yeah, this guy, Jamie Fan, God among men. So, and I need to run the script multiple times because it's fine. Like a lot of people are using it. There gets overloaded. Needs to run it again. Whatever. But now, when I come here, it doesn't matter where I go. Everything has a checkbox. Everything's on my account. It's not a green checkbox because I don't have it downloaded. I'm pretty sure. But everything has a checkbox. No matter what, like everywhere. So even once we migrate to Fab, it will actually still work. Like I'll still have access to this in the new system. Yeah, Megascans are moving to Fab. I got an email about it too, which is see if I can pull up screenshot this. Let's take a I'm sure a lot of you guys have gotten this email, but just in case. So Any Megascans content that you got for free in via Unreal Engine can be downloaded anew from Fab. Right here. This is the important one. All Megascans content that you download under a paid subscription will be automatically appear in the Fab library once you log in, blah, blah, blah. But the main one is this. This right here. So that's why I suggest doing it. Also, hold on, check something real quick. No, we're good. So yeah, do it. You got, like, you still got some time. It's not like you have to do it tonight, but don't dilly dally. Like, do it this week. And where if it'll be all new asset IDs though, but there's no harm getting it out. It doesn't matter if it's new asset IDs. It's just a matter of once it's in Fab, it will be behind a paywall. Right now, it's free. You can get it while it's free. That's the main thing, right? So, yeah. Okay, I'll do it 100 times a second. Some event. I want this to modify stamina. So what I'm gonna do is put this here, and instead of delta time here, every tick it's going to be multiply point 0.01. And we're still draining pretty much the same amount, even though technically it's running less frames a second. We could probably even decrease this a bit more. 0.05. Let's see when it stops being like smooth. Yeah, that looks a little choppy. But if I do like 0.02, like that's still fine. I'll do 0.02. It doesn't need to be super smooth. And 0.02 is basically 50 frames a second. I guess 50 frames is, I'll make it 100 frames a second. I'll make it smooth. Smoother. I don't want it to be below 60 by default. Okay. So if stamina drain is on, you know what I can do? Plug this all the way through. Instead of if stamina drain rate, we'll do a little select here. If this is true, then it'll do this. And otherwise, it'll multiply by -1. Effectively positive. Doing positive. You get hit with rate limit? Yeah, I had to do it like multiple times. When you do that, by the way, hit F, scroll up, it'll tell you like currently on page whatever. Just make a mental note of that, and then you can modify the script to start on that page. So you don't need to go through all the previous pages again. Because again, once it does it, like you don't need to do it again and again and again. And then whichever one you already downloaded, it'll throw an error saying you can't download again, which is normal, right? Because you already have it again. What about stop now and ask viewers for ideas later? Wait, what? Why would I stop now and ask later? Isn't that backwards? Should I ask now and stop later if I was to do either one of those? So if I now did a debug key, let's do Shift tab. When I press it, I'm gonna do use stem. Oh, I'll do a little flip flop. Flip flop. To be on and off. So it's draining and press tab. Oh, bad hotkey. Bad hotkey. Let's do 1. Press 1. Yep, there it goes. 1 goes up, 1 goes down, goes up, right? So now we can play with this. Now we have a new game. Can you try best to keep it in place? Best game ever. Hope the new Fab store will be reasonable. Yeah, that's the but the Fab store will be basically the improved marketplace, because also the marketplace is becoming Fab, right? So basically what they're doing is they're combining the Unreal Marketplace with Quixel. They're putting it all together. And they also have, apparently either Epic has partnered with Sketchfab or they own Sketchfab. I don't know which it is, but they also are partnering there. So basically, the prices won't change on anything. They'll still be like the same prices, is just all in one convenient location, which I appreciate. Because, right, I've been telling people always to not use the default Unreal Marketplace, because it's garbage, and that's why this exists. Orbital Market, where you can actually search with filters and, you know, find things, which is good. You can do categories, you can check favorites, if you favorited stuff. It's all like all sorts of stuff. So this is what I tell people to use. So if their new system is just a better marketplace, then yeah, all hell for it. Hell yeah for it. Yeah, I don't know if Epic owns Sketchfab or partner with Sketchfab. I don't know enough about Sketchfab to like say for sure on that one. What if this was the graphics? What do you mean? What I'm making? It is the graphics. Default marketplace is hot dog. It is. I feel like it's the launcher. Oh my god, the launcher is so garbage. This needs such a redesign. The fact that I cannot put things in folders here. What here are we in? I'd like to organize this, and most importantly, I want to be able to organize this. I hear that's just called old UE4, UE4, UE4. I have like a boy and his kite. I don't want this on my account anymore, but I can't remove it. There's no freaking way to remove it. Why? Why is this such garbage? This also needs a rework. This needs a rework. This part is fine. I want an option to also load into my library by default and not news, but little things. Yeah, there's like, you could filter by like category, but if you don't remember like what category specifically it is, like maybe it's, you have to select multiple and then you have to go through them, and it's okay. Yeah, it's a pain.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Custom event here so I can restart this. I'll do it after the ads. But yeah, it's I mean, some people were like, oh my god, they're like pulling a Unity. It's like, no, they're not pulling a Unity. It's just some assets, and you have time to get it all for free right now. So it's all fine. It's unfortunate, but it was stuff that was given to us for free. If you were outside of Unreal, it wasn't free. It was never free. Like if you need VFX land, then the stuff was never free. So they just made a partnership with Unreal, but now they're changing that. They have every right to. Nothing. They're not changing anything on the project or on the engine level, so it's fine. I don't think. Unity recently backtracked their little business move. Yeah, I saw that. I still am a big no on that. I like maybe a little bit longer. I need to like make sure like over the next year or so that nobody like they don't pull any shit. But anytime Uni or I've been asked no, I'll answer this after the ads are over. Just a couple seconds. Yeah, anytime anyone's asked like what my thoughts on Unity are, my answer has always been I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. With the way their business model was and the whole fiasco on that, and the insanity of them, I don't care what the engine is. I don't care how good it is. I don't care anything. If your company is doing shit like that, I don't want to deal with you. When my livelihood would be affected, basically, right? If I'm a game dev. That's terrible. It was so bad that I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Like, my thoughts on the engine don't even matter. Just that alone was like, nope. So yeah, they backtracked it a week ago. They removed it entirely, which is nice, but that's still not... I need to, like, give them, like, a year. And, like, in a year, if, you know, they're like, cool. You know, still good. Nothing has changed. I'm like, okay. But it still would be like, yeah, go use Unity. I'd still be like, be careful. That's not something you easily forget. You only consider it as a CEO step down? Yeah. You missed last month's free for the month, Sag. I'm sorry. You want to grab this month's free stuff, and last month was in the cart. Oh no! Oh, so you saw it, you added, and then you forgot about it because you got distracted by something. Oh, that sucks. I don't remember what last month's was. I keep adding the stuff, but I don't remember the last time I've been like, yes, that one, I'm using it. Let's go, kind of thing. ADHD havers be like, yeah, that's some strong ADHD. Okay, I want to check if stamina drain is what I want to do is stop this. Stop this timer, right? When it reaches like one or the other. So I'm gonna do it based on stamina drain. So I'm going to get current stamina. Current stamina equal to if we're doing drain, if it's equal to 0. If we're not doing drain, it's equal to max stamina. And if it is, you're invalidating the timer. So that means I'll do a print string here just to see it. That means once we hit 0. Oh, because I need to enable stamina modification here. So once I hit 0, it should print. There we go. Printed it twice. Why did it print it twice? Oh, because this is in between. I mean, it's fine. It's cleared it. Use HL models for some game. I don't know what that is. Not a clue. Sorry. I use Paragon characters and stuff like that right now. Okay, so we have this. So what we now need is I need basically a start stamina drain and stop stamina drain. Okay, how are we doing this? When we do enable is the start. Then do a custom event or function here. Stop stamina drain. Also start stamina drain. And I'm gonna turn off or remove this. Oops. Let's do it this way. Looking at the drain rate. And honestly, so when we stop stop stamina drain. Oh, I need to actually not do that here. I need it as an event because I need delay. Oh, no. I need a timer. So that way I can cancel it and in case I need to. Yeah. Timer by event. It's fine. Or I could do timer by set timer by function name. In Half-Life. Oh, why would I use models of a game that's already exists? No. You gotta like do your own custom stuff, or at least stuff that's you're legally allowed to use. That's important. Don't want to run into issues with that. So for stop stamina drain after 2 seconds, it will trigger. I need 2 functions or I need 1 event. Gmod ran into legal issues where they had to delete so much stuff because of Nintendo. I don't know if you heard about that. Yeah, just because it's Gmod doesn't mean it gets away with, copyright issues. How does this stuff for the Megascans work? License-wise, you can use anything from Megascans in Unreal, any way you want. To make money, to whatever you need. I don't know what those initials mean as if. I know Gmod and stuff. But yeah, Megascans, you have access. If you have access, you effectively have bought the license for it. You can do whatever you want with it. In Unreal. And the reason I say in Unreal is because if you want to use Megascans outside of Unreal, then you had to have paid for it. If you want to use it for free, then it's within Unreal and it's free. Yeah. And do whatever you want. Why don't you do 1 event? Oh, I'm gonna do 1 event. Custom event. Stop stamina drain. So we need to do a timer by event. 2 seconds. And stamina. Or stamina. Stop stamina. Drain. I don't want it. So after 2 seconds, what it's going to do is set stamina drain to off. Oh, and then I also need to take the stamina timer, clear it, and then we have a. Oh, sorry, I need to do that first. This happens right away. Clear that timer, and then after 2 seconds. Then we start this timer again. So again, we do. First we check that it's not. This is not the case. I mean, it's fine. It's probably fine. If not, we'll adjust for it. So here, then we'll start up the timer again. Enable stamina modification. So what we can do to test this is once it drains the entire thing, then immediately I want to stop stamina drain. Also, but this doesn't loop, so I don't need to cancel it yet. So now you can see it's dropping. It has reached the bottom, and now it's going back up. Because after 2 seconds, it now goes back up. And once it reaches the top, it didn't do it. Oh, because it's false. So it should be max stamina. Oh, because this is only regen. Right. This is only regen. Yeah. So this is correct. Do you remember that the licenses will not migrate to Fab? Is that related to that? I'm not. I don't know about like license stuff. It could be related to that. Yeah, once Fab launches, we'll know more information. Yeah, once we have more information, we'll be good. Okay. Yeah, this seems like it's all working. Okay, so now let's not do this on begin play anymore. So when I'm blocking, I'm gonna remove this whole thing. So when I am blocking, enable stamina. Oh no. Start stamina drain. Oh, also this needs to start the timer. Enable stamina modification. So if I did this, and then here on the bottom one, stop stamina drain. So let's see what happens. Right click. No. Yeah, it's triggering. Oh, it's because it's triggering multiple times. It needs to trigger once. Why is it triggering multiple times? Wait, what? Yeah, that should not be printing so much. What we need to do is go to the inputs. Where's block? And I need a trigger pressed. Not dig it. It doesn't only. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. It's doing it constantly, basically, because it's just however long I keep it pressed. I'm just playing the animation for that long. What I can do then, if I want to do that way, go back here. Right. That's still triggering. And just to confirm that this is not triggering. Is it only started that's triggering, right? Yes. So I can do a do once, and this resets it. I don't know what you're asking me, Asif. This is the default character. This is Manny. There it is. There's my stamina going down. I let go. 2 seconds later, it stops, and I right click again. It goes down. I let go. 2 seconds later, it comes back. Right click. Look at that. There you go. We did it. Ta-da! Now, it doesn't stop him from blocking. Right? It doesn't stop him from blocking, but we got the stamina going up and down. That's nice and simple. So now we need to make it. Why don't I have a can block? I guess I can block it anytime, so that's why. What I need is a check here. Get current stamina. Let's reset block do. Check that this is greater than 0. Why can I not rotate while I do that? Hold on. Oh, I can't rotate. What? What happened? This is rotate master's cursor. Huh? What? What happened? What happened? Well, have a good night, good guts. Thanks for stopping by. A good night's rest. It's because this is no longer doing a timer, is it? Because, yeah, okay. So wait, how is it working before? Oh my god, okay. So, hold on. How the hell was it working before? We just... What? Oh, I need to, hold on. We can do this. If I do released, I have ideas. So they're triggered. It'll be started. Start end. Yeah, one start, one end. Nice. You're welcome, Guns. You're welcome. When stamina is equal to 0, cast Whirl Obliteration all actors. That might be a little overpowered. Just a little bit. But that also kills you. I mean, I guess I can. I have the die function. I could do it. So now we can do this. And now, okay, we can rotate, and this still works for stamina drain. Okay, we're back, but now we have rotation. Good. Excellent. We fixed that problem. Now we want to only be able to do this when we have more than 0 stamina. So if I use this, all the stamina up, and I pressed again, nothing happened. Ooh, why is stamina not? I'm spamming right click. Oh, it's because this is being spammed basically because I'm trying to do it, so it's constantly doing it. So I want to do this. Like Pokemon self-destruct? Oh god. Budget? None. Or whatever the hell I feel like it. I don't keep track. I don't know how much I spent on it. $100 probably, something like that. Maybe probably less. So I want on completed. Uncomplete. I don't. I guess what I need to do is check that it's also greater than 0. Possibly. Right. So this still works. Right. And if I go all the way to the end, and I can spam it. And there we go. It came back, and then... Excellent. Okay, so that's working. But it's not stopping me from blocking when I hit 0. So what we can try doing now is... stats is on event graph. When... if it reaches either one of these, yeah, it stops down a drain. Oh no, I need to do a switch here.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
This should only happen when it's at 0, not at max. At max, it's just not do it. I just need to clear. Okay, so we'll change this branch. And then we need to make it so when it reaches 0, it needs to stop my block. Pretty much. And I have this. And I think that should work. Oh man, on my desk right now is like my notice about my rent being increased. Price is going up. Everything's going up. Rent is going up. That means it's I'm nearing 2 years here. How far along do you think I am, mechanics wise, give or take? Seems like I made a ton of progress. 30–40% tops. There, I mean, I guess mechanics wise, higher if you're trying to like implementing like some kind of version of the mechanics. If you're talking about like implementing the full mechanics, right? Like I want 100 power-ups, right? I don't have 100 power-ups. I also want to add some kind of card-based system. I want to do, yeah, like all sorts of stuff like that. So there's still quite a bit. It's still like I still consider it in the prototyping stage. Okay, so if we're gonna do it based on stamina drain. So if stamina drain is true, then we check that it is equal to 0. If the current stamina is equal to 0, then we stop the stamina train. And we're already doing a clear and validate here. So I don't need another one. And then I also want to try doing a reset block. Here, if stamina is equal to max stamina, I guess then we just stop. Now we're just gonna have the timer continue on. So let's see if this works. That's still working. And if I come here, it's 0, it stopped it. Now, the only thing that I would love for it to do, and this is fine for now, is if I'm still holding right click and then I regain stamina, well, then it immediately go away. No. It'll be like a flick on and off, and then it'll, yeah, that you wouldn't want this. So yeah, there we go. So now the stamina system works. So the whole, now we have block. And when we run out, it stops blocking. And if we stop somewhere, right, for 2 seconds, it'll recharge. And it goes down the same speed as it goes up. So the only thing we need to change now is the amount we block, which we still haven't adjusted yet. Damage calculation. I need to like clean this up. Where am I doing the blocking? Calculate if block successful. Here in the damage calculation. Here. So if it's true, then I'm multiplying it by this. Okay, so I just need to do 0. And if someone breaks rules or is gonna be like disruptive, then I'll ban someone. But as long as no one's being disruptive, like to actually like bothering like other viewers, or you know, I have no reason to ban. I have a power up that's called Reinforced Shield that I might need to drop because all it was doing what it was doing basically is increasing the amount I blocked, but I guess I'm no longer doing that. So what I'm going to need to do is take you, plug you all the way through. I can remove all of this, remove that. Switch all this over, and then at the very beginning, if it is a successful block, then I just return damage taken to 0. I'm not banning you, Mr. Presgetti. Not doing it. Mostly because I... 0 damage. Taking damage. 0 damage. Yeah, that works. Mostly because I don't know how to unban someone easily on YouTube. I could time you out, but what's the point of that? You got banned enough? I mean, that might take some reflection. Then why are you constantly getting banned? Maybe don't do that. Okay, so this is all working. Awesome. Oh yeah, so what I was saying about the card system, right, is right now, right, we have cards. And when you you have an option of getting like up to 3 cards, but I want to make a deck, some kind of deck-based thing. And one idea I had, and I don't know if this is what I'll do, is you start with a certain few of those. Let's say you start with 10 cards, and you can have those in your deck. And you can add, and then you can, when you unlock cards, you can add them to your deck, or you can replace cards in your deck. You always have to have a minimum of 10, let's say. But the thing is, every time you level, like power up and level up, you have one of 3 choices. So it means 3 cards are getting burned. So if you have only 10 cards, you get 3 full choices, and the 4th one, you have 1 choice, and the rest is always HP whenever it repeats. So you're motivated to have a bigger deck, but a bigger deck means you have, you know, less things to choose, you know, things of that nature. And then maybe I can add in like power-ups. There'd be like a utility power-ups that are like maybe like 50% chance to burn a card instead of 100% chance. And then there's chances of the card going back in the deck, or there'll be one that's like next card selection, cards not chosen go back into the deck, you know, kind of thing. Let's say the Spire type, not like that, because that's like a full card battler. But then, right, so have like add a little deck building on top of it, so you can customize your own runs effectively. That's what I'd like to do, because we're already doing like a card system, right? I'm kind of calling them cards, they're formatted like cards. So let's kind of push into that and maybe do something like that where you can build your own ideal like decks. Where be like, okay, I want these cards, but then you have to keep in mind like, oh yeah, I can like 2/3 of them are going to disappear, so I can't put just really good ones, like only just the combos I want, because then what if all 3 of those combo pieces come out at the same time and you only get 1, right? So you gotta like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I think that could be cool. Yeah, that's the idea I have. That's why I say I'm only like 30-40% of the way in like mechanics, right? Like we're just reworking the entire system in terms of like, now it's data table driven and it's now much more modular, so now I can start adding things a lot easier. Will the deck have a cost to it, or just amount of cards? I think the amount of cards will be your cost. Like a good card costs 3, deck cards cost 1. No, I don't think so, unless I add rarity. I have been considering adding rarity, where you might choose like a more powerful version of the card, but it will cost 2, 3, whatever, you know. So let's say instead of 1% crit chance, or instead of like a 5% crit chance, you have like a 20% crit chance. Instead of costing 1 card slot, it costs 3 card slots or 5 card slots, right? So yes, when you get it, it's like really good. But problem is, it costs you cards. Well, you need cards, or you're gonna like, yeah. So that's the idea. And I think that could be a lot of fun, because procedurally generated dungeon, Binding of Isaac style power-ups that all stack together, and build your own like power-up, you know, ideal system however you want. I think that's fun. It's just a matter of, can I execute on it? So we'll see. Yeah, the whole thing is cards. That's what these are. Right? They're like cards. Okay. If I got an air blade, then I'm shooting blades. And here's my collection of cards. So yeah, this needs a rework. Yeah, it's so much layer. It's just an idea. No more jumping into a dungeon blind, hoping for the best. You can kind of pre-build to tackle it. Exactly. So if you want, and you can already like have a few weapons. You have the projectile weapon or the melee weapon right now to start with. And I might end up, I would like to add more in the end, like down the line. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. So, and also, maybe there's like, maybe I'll have like, you can add, what's it called? It can also be like where you have like 10 cards, let's say, right, in your deck. But if you wanted to start with a power-up, maybe it like costs you like five slots, but you could start with one, right? And then you can be like, okay, I want us to have a build with specifically Airblade or specifically Knockback. Like that, I really want to focus on that one. And you can basically guarantee, or maybe Yeah, you just start with that specific power up that you have unlocked, or card that you have unlocked. I think it could be fun. I think it could be fun. If you can update, you'd make somewhere where people give you ideas. I mean, you can give me ideas here. Yeah, I'll always listen to ideas. Full boss rewards. Boss rewards are at the current moment, bosses don't drop anything specific. They just get you to the next level. I haven't thought about that yet. Maybe the bosses is where you get the meta progression, like the items to like upgrade your stats. They don't drop from regular mobs, or they have a low chance of dropping from regular mobs. I mean, boss drops are. Oh, you know what? Yeah, when you kill a boss, that's where you get the unlocks for cards. And certain bosses have certain cards and a chance for certain cards. Yeah. Yep. Or maybe a chance in favor of your star power up or whatever. Yeah. There's many ways to go with that. So, doing the card system will take a lot of time, but I think it's a good system. Well, we'll see if it's a good system. I think it is. It sounds interesting, so here's hoping. But I think that's gonna be all for tonight. We got the system working. Yay! It's working exactly how I want it. It now works. It now, as people have requested, this literally came about from this stream. We're like, hey, can we have like Block have him doing all this? It came from the stream, and there we go. We did it. Where's my print spring coming from? I still oh, I have this connected still. Go ask for that. The Guts, and I think someone else as well. I would need to like scroll quite a bit to see if I can find it. Or I brought it up, I think, but then the suggestion of how to do it is because I brought up the fact that it only blocks half damage. No, this specific stream. Yeah, this specific stream. But anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific for some more fun and games. We'll see what we do tomorrow. I still want to do some data stuff, I think, and probably clean up some other stuff. So we will see. But otherwise, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.